Welcome back to episode, what is it, 10?
10? Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Double digits.
Double digits, baby. I like the number 10. You know what my favorite number is?
10?
5.
What the fuck? What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
10 divided by 2? 5. See, you don't know numbers for real. But welcome back to episode 10 of I Don't Even Know podcast. As always, Marco, your host, with...
Pretty boy Pedro.
There you go. Pretty boy Pedro. It's a thing. Make it a comment. Pretty boy Pedro, if you fucking with the pod. I'll make that shit on a shirt, man.
Yeah.
We'll make like those things like different pictures of you, you know, and shit like that. Get you like with a money spread or something, and then I'm put Pretty boy Pedro. That'll be the first merch drop.
Yeah. One person buys it. We get 50,000 shirts. One person buys it.
My whole house is full of fucking boxes. You thought you put 500, you hit fucking 5,000.
We gotta send them shits fucking
to Africa.
Yeah.
There's little Nigerian kids running around
with my shirt, with my face.
That'd be pretty.
They probably think that one team's hella good.
You know what's funny? There's I saw on Instagram like this thread of like that, like random like villages in Africa, and they have like random shirts. Like they get like on the Super Bowl, like, they pre-print the shirts for both teams. And so the people that loses, they send all them bitches all the way over there to Africa or something. Yeah. So you got some that says like Super Bowl winners, and it's not obviously who won that year.
Yeah.
But then some would just be wearing random shit, you know? But that's what's gonna happen.
They probably think one team that's hella good, they're like, damn, they always winning.
The Falcons.
Yeah.
The fucking Falcons always losing.
The 49ers.
Hey, don't talk about my 49ers, man.
All right, man.
Let's calm the fuck down.
I'm just saying they lost last year, COVID year.
All right.
A couple years before that, in the conference final.
It's all rigged.
I'm just saying. And big shout out to you, man. It's your month. Happy Pride Month, man.
It's also mental health awareness, man.
For men, yeah. But I was talking about pride.
That's you.
That's you, man.
You and your boyfriend. I can imagine
you what?
You and your boyfriend wearing crop tops and the little parades on top of the floats.
All right,
see,
man.
Giggling like that. Giggle good. See? That's you on the fucking float.
I'm like, you're fucking Vito from The Sopranos.
That's you, buddy. That's your dad.
That's you, boy. Hell no, man.
That's your twin for real, man.
I think we should switch topics before we get canceled.
Nah, we got no fucking... It's Pride, man. We're in fucking Atlanta. We're going to have Pride everywhere, too.
Yeah.
Man, I remember once... I fucking signed up to this, like this community, like this Latino community support thing. Mm-hmm. And we paused a little bit because my friendly ghost made a little appearance. But yeah, once I was in this like Latino community thing, right? So I sign up, and then whatever they send me, we're like telling people to register the vote, like not who to vote, but it was to help like Latinos, like register. And so they sent me to this event, and I'm like, all right, cool. So I show up, I set up, I'm helping out. And I'm looking around like, a lot of gay people here. Mm-hmm. It was a gay pride event.
Oh, they knew.
I was like, oh shit. It was fun though.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got a lot of free drinks. I wonder why.
They probably thought you were...
So that was cool. Yeah. And then they gave me, it's over there. You see that little yellow thing next to the God of War thing?
Yeah.
That's hanging off of it?
Oh, yeah.
It's a condom case.
Oh, really?
To keep on your keychain.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. And it says, don't be silly, wrap your willy.
Oh, that's cool.
And I believe it, man. You wrap your willy?
Nah.
I don't believe in that either. I'm allergic to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we're in June. What you looking forward in June, man?
Just fights, I guess. But that's for the other podcast.
Yeah, that's for the little plug-in. Remember, we got Combat Talk dropping always on the same day as these.
The day after.
Oh, the day after, I guess. Fucking director over here.
The editor.
Fucking editor. You don't edit shit.
Yes, I do.
What do you do?
I do the hard work, man.
All right, man. Anywho, um, yeah, man. It's June.
Halfway through the year.
Yeah, July. I think July 3rd is actually halfway through the year.
Really
Yeah.
interesting.
So
Yikes.
it's getting close, man. How you feel this year's been going for you?
Good.
Yeah.
Low. Uphill. Or yeah, uphill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Started school last year. Or last. Oh yeah, this in January. Was it January? Yeah, in January. So yeah, especially because I had taken like a long time to. There's a whole bunch of bullshit that I had to go fix up or whatever. So yeah, we're here now.
That's good. Yeah, no, that's good, man. Um,
What about you?
that's what I'm trying to think about, man. I haven't even felt this fucking year. I still feel like I don't know. It's been a weird fucking year for me. I feel like I've talked about it a little bit. Just trying to get into motherfucker. If you start yawning again, I'm gonna just because I gave you warm little tea, don't mean you gotta get sleepy on me.
I'm telling you, bro. You put something in here.
Maybe. I found I don't know if it was a sugar cube or I just found it in my pocket. I'm hoping for the best.
Bill Cosby.
Oh shit! No, definitely not, man. You know what's funny? I always hear stories about Bill Cosby, how he would call like Eddie Murphy,
Yeah.
and he would like fucking drill him for like his like messed up comedy.
Yeah.
Like he was like, "You're so inappropriate," and I'm like, "This motherfucker was." Fucking
Hypocrite.
Yeah, fucking hypocrite. This dude just had no fucking mercy, and he just that's crazy. But yeah, it's been a weird year for me. I mean, but I feel like I've been having fun doing this pod. I look forward to it, and then been lifting like crazy.
Yeah.
Been getting strong. Just gotta lock in, man. I just gotta lock in. I'm being such a fucking lazy fuck. But I'm gonna sign up for that half marathon. You think I can do it? You gonna cheer me on?
Yeah, me on the side.
With a little poster.
Fucking day of you like, oh, you running it with me. What the fuck? I signed you up. Oh, hell no,
No,
man.
That shit's... It's just for the people listening. I tell fucking Pedro all the time, but... Like, I like running. But, like, I'll start doing it for, like, a month or two, and I'm in my shit. Boom, boom, boom. All of a sudden, I just stop. For just no real fucking reason, I just stop. Maybe, like... It don't take much sometimes for me to stop. Like, it might be a rainy week, and I'm like, well, I don't gotta do it this week, and then I just stop. Yeah. But then every now and then, I'm literally like sitting on my couch, and I'm like, man, I haven't done shit today. And then I'll hit a Forrest Gump and just start running 5, 6, 7 miles. You know?
Yeah.
And when I do that, it's weird because if I run I have a faster pace if I run more than 3 miles than if I run less than 2. I'm like one of those old ass engines, fucking those old ass diesel engines that take a minute to kick in. Well, I think it's that like runner high, and then I'm just running like quicker, and then, but when I run more than like 3 miles, I usually hit like, which is not great. Again, this is straight off the couch. I hit like a around 10-minute pace.
Yeah,
not good, but not terrible.
People be disrespecting you. You were telling me earlier.
Yeah, man. It just I can't tell people that I run more than a fucking. People don't believe I can run half a mile or something. Like I was telling Pedro, I was telling a couple people, like, oh yeah, I'll be running, like every now and then. And then I signed up for this half marathon, and they were like, you be running? And I'm like, all right. Off the bat, like that came on at me, like, all right. I'm like, yeah, and they're like, how much? And I'm like, I don't know, like, and then I tell what I just said, that every now and then I just hit a Forrest Gump and I start running 5, 6, 7 miles, and they're like, you don't run 5 miles? I'm like, all right, bitch.
They be hating.
Hey, man, how you think I got over here? How many miles do you think that was? But, no, but that's why I want to sign up for that fucking half marathon. Because, like, that's 13 point something miles. I got to train for that.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, and I've been doing research on how to train for it. You don't always run that, like, leading up to it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't always run, like, you shouldn't run that 13 miles.
Like a week before or whatever?
No, actually, definitely not a week before. But like to train for it,
Mm-hmm.
like just shoot for a tempo, like a pace that you want to
Yeah.
run at, right? And then progressively like add a couple miles to it,
Mm-hmm.
but make sure you're able to keep that pace no matter like if you go from 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 miles. But like that full 13 miles, like maybe do it like once or twice throughout your like training, but always do a little less, you know?
That leading up to it.
Yeah. But definitely not a week before the thing.
Mm.
Because you just take a lot of like wear and tear on it. I mean, that's what I saw so far. So I said 5, 6, 7 miles, I'm not going to have a problem.
Yeah.
8, 9, 10, like I could see that being an issue. Like just getting past that. But
Yeah.
once I feel I get past 10, it's just whatever. I've ran 10 miles before.
Really?
Yeah.
Just for the fuck of it? Or...
Yeah, man, that dude was fucking weird. That was some real Forrest Gump shit.
Yeah.
I started running and then it started raining. And I'd never ran in the rain.
Uh-huh.
But it was one of those summer rains here in Georgia where it's hot as shit and the sun's out. Just ran like a motherfucker. Just fucking running. Came back soaked.
Took your shirt off?
Hell yeah. I had a crop top on that day.
Oh shit.
I tied it back, you know. Nah, but I had a white t-shirt.
Oh hell no.
No, but I just started running. I hit 10 miles. I've never done, like that was off the couch though.
Yeah.
But I've never done that since.
Damn.
The next day though, I felt like shit. I was
Yeah.
like, oh fuck. The next day I felt it. But also I think it was because like my feet were wet and I was running in that and I got like blisters from my feet being wet. So
Yeah.
but I'm gonna do it. Commit, lock in.
Yeah.
I was telling you my heydays are over too, man.
Yeah, man.
I fucking went out. I didn't even go out like that. I had fucking like 4.5 beers in a 5-hour span. Got home at like 3 a.m. Man, I woke up feeling like I get hit by a fucking truck.
Yeah. Man. Unk.
I don't know about that. It's just because, I haven't been out.
Yeah.
That's what happens. I think like it's training too. You got to train for it too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all that time being out, all those drinks and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, since my accident, I stopped going out. I stopped drinking like that. Now it fucking hits me like a fucking brick wall.
Even last time when you went to, I remember you were telling me you went to like a company thing, and you had a couple drinks.
Yeah.
He was gone.
Yeah. Yeah. I had like 2 or 3 drinks in like a fucking, I don't know, like a same thing, 4 or 5 hour span. Man, but I used to think like, man, I used to drink like a motherfucker.
Every weekend.
Not just every weekend, but it's like every moment I'm drinking, but like I wouldn't get fucked up. Like it was very few times where I would black out, which I have. And once I started blacking out, I'm like, yeah. That's when I realized too, like I'm not built like that because I never blacked out. And the first time I blacked out, I'm like, that wasn't fun.
I made my friend black out the other day, on accident. Unironically.
Okay.
He was like, shit. His sister had like a bottle because she's a bartender, and then she had a big ass bottle from like an event, and then a little shot, and then he was like, Frederick, what you think? And I was like, oh, that's light. I just said that, and then he was showing me. We were on Discord, and then you could turn your camera on. Drank the little thing, and there was like that much worth of like a fourth. Dun, dun, dun. And then he had a Chelsea. What is it, seltzer? Whatever the fuck. What do you like when you down it with something else? Like chaser.
A seltzer.
My fault.
A seltzer's an energy drink.
I'm not a fucking. Anyways, he was downing that shit with water.
Oh, that's gross.
And then, like 30 minutes later, he was like, "Man," he was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna feel this." 30 minutes later, he was like, "Bro, I feel this."
That's funny.
And then we were on the game, and then he was like, "I'm gonna stay up." And then like 10 minutes later, he was gone, and then. That was all I heard, and then I got an angry phone call from his girlfriend. She was like, "Did you tell him to do it?" And I'm like, "I didn't tell him nothing. All I said that was light." And I was like, "You could lead a horse to water, and you can't make him drink it."
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "Oh, you already know how he is." And I'm like, "He a grown man." And then she was like, his sister walked in.
He hit her with the "Si saben cómo me pongo pa que me invita."
Yeah, he was like, she was like, "Man, he was throwing up on FaceTime. This, and this. I had to call his sister." And then he was like, he thought his sister was in the room talking to him. And then he thought he was on the phone with his sister. And then she was like, how the fuck you get here?
Oh shit.
And I was like, man, it was just funny.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. I stopped drinking. Now it's like I drink and it fucking hits me like a brick wall.
Yeah.
And I get drunk quick and I fucking yeah. I've done enough stupid shit drunk where I'm like, you know what, I'm good. So now when I drink, like I said, I try to spread them out, and then anything over than 4 drinks, man, I'm feeling like dog shit.
Yeah.
Calling it quits. When I did my cookout, though, I got fucked up. I woke up, I was like, where the fuck am I?
Where'd you wake up at? Like, on the couch?
I don't even remember, man.
Damn.
This is one of those things where you still wake up a little drunk.
Oh.
And you're like, ooh, fuck. But, nah, back in the good old days, man.
3 nights, 3 days in a row.
Man, sometimes I remember there was times when I worked at the dealership. Like you meet a client or even people from dealership. There was shit to do around there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have that out. Like this one time, man, we went to a restaurant, then we went to a bar, strip club. Like we was out. We was out. I don't know. It was just like I don't know. I don't remember that well. And then fucking 4:30 in the morning, and I'm like, yo, I gotta be at work at 8. No, mom is. So I fucking drove home. I literally like showered, grabbed clothes, changed, went to
the dealership,
like close by, and I'm like, I'm just gonna sleep, and that way, like, I think, I went to a gas station, right next to the dealership, and I parked right there, and I was already changed and everything. I went in at 8. I put my alarm at fucking 7:55. Woke up at 7:55. Drove over, and then. I was fucked up still, I think.
Yeah.
I sold fucking 4 cars that day. It's the most cars I've ever sold, I swear to God. And I was like,
man.
I told my managers, I'm like, bro, I sold 4 cars, and it was like 1 or 2. I was like, I'm going home.
They didn't
say nothing.
Yeah.
Cause what you call it? They give you a bonus for if you sell like 3 cars. They call it a hat trick. If you sold 3 more, it's a double hat trick. So I think they're like, yeah, go home. This motherfucker, he's too lucky today. We don't want him to hit a double. No one's ever done it, but it's a thing, you know? But yeah, if you sell 3 in a day, you get a bonus.
Would y'all have to park somewhere else? Or would y'all park at the dealership?
We had like a big parking deck.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Because where I work, we got it's a good little walk. Like a little 5-minute walk.
Oh yeah, that's how our parking deck was like behind the dealership, but yeah, it was like a 5-minute walk.
It was raining. Like, it was my first time working in the rain, bro. It started pouring. I had to park a car, and then the way it's like set up is like a downhill. And just my luck, there was no parking spots at the top, so I had to park at the very bottom, like at the very end. And I'm like, bro, it started pouring. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have to wait it out. I was like, fuck it, cause I'm not gonna go get wet for nothing. I was there for like a minute or two. And then it stopped raining. It was still raining a little hard. As soon as I stepped out and walked into like the main road, bro, my shoes were fucking soaked because it was a downhill. I was like, fuck. And I started running up. Someone just came up. He's like, man, it's fucked up that they got you in the rain like this.
Yeah, it's funny when people point out the obvious.
Yeah.
You're like, thanks, buddy. That fucking really makes me feel great. Yeah. Yeah, when I used to work dealership, I always had two set of clothes on.
Yeah.
Because, you get caught in the rain or just be sweaty as fuck, man. Summer coming in, you can be sweating like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always had like 2 pair or like the white shirt because I wear dress clothes and I always wore a shirt under.
An undershirt or just a regular?
Like an undershirt. People don't realize like that helps with the sweat.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when I'm too I'll just take that bitch off and I'll have another one and put that off and it refreshes you, you know? And you don't have sweat stains on your dress shirt. Or like the sweat, you know how like you can see the sweat on your back and stuff like that. And worst case scenario, if you go through 2 of the white ones, you take that off and now you got like a dry dress shirt, you know, that you can still wear. But yeah, that summer coming up, man.
It's gonna be a bitch, especially because I'm only work 3 days, and those 3 days are gonna be hell. 11 hours. 11.
You work 9, weekends?
Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that's when it gets the craziest.
Yeah, on Saturday it was like from opening to like 12, non-stop cars. I was like, damn. And then I got my break, thankfully, because I was working all day. And then I came back. It was like, it stopped a bit.
Talking about cars, because I like cars.
Yeah.
But kind of fell off of cars for a while after
Hmm.
my accident. But man, I've been digging back into it. I fucking love cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to buy another little project car, but that ain't in the budget right now, buddy.
Eh.
But I fucking love cars. Cars are fucking great.
What car would you want to buy?
Man, I want to buy another like the BMW had.
Yeah.
But that was an M3,
Mm-hmm.
and they be taxing like a motherfucker on M3s right now.
Yeah.
So, and also like the ones that aren't taxing, they beat the shit out of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're really good cars and really fun to drive, but
Yeah.
like there was a point where like the market for them was real low, so you can get it real cheap, and I feel like a lot of people scooped them up
Mm-hmm.
and they beat the dog shit out of them, and now they see that they're going for crazy money, so they're trying to like get money from it after they beat the shit out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the people that didn't beat the shit out of it, I mean, I literally saw a car exactly like the one I had, exactly same year, around the same mileage. I think mine only had like 10,000 more miles than this one. Same color. Mine was a sedan M3
Mm-hmm.
E36, and they only made the sedans for like 2 years because usually they're 2 doors. I don't know if you've seen them.
Yeah.
And so, they didn't sell that much like back then. Like
Mhm.
some people kind of like them. It's like a mixed feeling for them because like they're more rare than the coupes because they only made them for 2 years.
Yeah.
But also like people don't like the sedan idea of a E36. But that's besides the point. Same fucking car, maybe slightly better condition on the interior than mine,
Mm-hmm.
but exterior, like my thing was clean on the outside, everything. They're asking a 24 for that motherfucker. I was like, you know how much I got my fucking thing for?
Yeah. No, I don't remember. Remember you telling me the story on how you
30,
got it?
30 no, $4,200.
Dang. Tell them how you got the car. Like the story.
Oh yeah, obviously I worked at a dealership, and then we had a location that sold that would buy like used cars. And so this old man pulls up with this thing, and I'm like, and like I said, I've never seen a sedan. Like I didn't know that was a thing, because it's not that common, M3 sedan. But like, it just looked right, because some people just badge cars, like they buy the M badge and put it on there. But it just looked right, like everything just looked right. The interior, you could like, there's these M seats that only come in like the M cars, and it all looked OEM and stuff. So I asked the old man, I'm like, is that? And then he explained it. Like, he's like, yeah, like they only made it for 2 years, blah, blah, blah. He went to go sell it to this place, but they were going to only offer him I think like $1,500.
Damn.
And the old man's like, I can't do that. And then I was like, I think I told him, I'm like, I'll give you $3,500 for it. Literally almost double what they were offering him, more than double.
Yeah.
He was like, man, if you give me 42, he was like, if you give me 45, I'll do it. And I was like, man, 42. And he was like, I bet.
Mm-hmm.
And just buy it directly from him.
Damn.
He was technically the only owner. Like his friend had bought, like his friend had like a company that would get him cars.
Uh-huh.
And his company will get him cars, like let him lease cars.
Yeah.
And like through the company. And so that's the car that he leased, but his friends traveled all the time. So his friend will let him drive it. So he was like, I pretty much only drove it, And when the lease was up, instead of turning it in, I told him that I'll buy it from him.
Mm.
So technically it was like one owner, really.
Yeah.
And I was the second owner. And now it's RIP to that car.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want another one, but I wouldn't do an M3.
You wouldn't?
Get like a regular one, and I'll build it out. What?
Not your hair. You're like a fucking rooster.
I am a rooster.
Okay.
I'm a big cock. Yeah, but I'll do an E36, and then I'll build it out.
Yeah.
I'll LS swap it. I'm gonna take the engine out of your truck and put it in there. Here you go. Turn that bitch on.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'd be.
I'd be like, damn, that's crazy, man. But check out my whip. I got a new engine in it. Fuck no, I want your engine. Your shit all fucked up.
I get a Hemi engine, like
All right,
for
but
Ram,
all right, buddy.
like the trucks.
Then just get a fucking Ram. What do you want a Ram? You're such a fucking Mexican.
What?
All Mexicans want Rams now.
It's just the engine, man.
You say so. Is that really your dream? Like, if you had to pick a truck, you'll go with a Ram?
No.
What were you picking?
Like dream truck?
Yeah, like unlimited budget. Like, yo, we like brand new. Or not even brand new. It could be an older one, like a whatever you want. What are you picking?
Either a Denali or like a Raptor. Those are cool. I don't like Ford, but the Raptors are nice.
So which one you picking? You gotta pick one.
Don't want to be.
And which Denali? Like the big super dude, like that
no.
one big one you had
that
your uncle has, or like a regular Sierra?
Regular Sierra. I don't need that fucking. I'm not a fucking construction worker. I'd say a Raptor, just a
flex on people.
Yeah,
I kind of like those. Have you seen the Bronco Raptors?
I think I have.
Yeah, it's the same drivetrain as the Raptors, but in a Bronco. But like, they look sick. And then it's kind of cool. The grill, it's like that Ford black plastic grill.
Yeah,
and it says Bronco, you know, but the R is red, and that's how you know it's a Raptor Bronco. They're pretty sick.
What's the smaller Ford truck that they make? The Ranger. Have you seen the Ranger Raptor or whatever the fuck?
Oh, like it's like a little off road thing. Yeah, right? I think I've seen it.
I saw one a while ago. I was like, what the fuck? That was weird because it's like when you think of a Raptor, it's like a bigger truck, but it's like a V6, I think.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's cool.
What you call it? Raptors are V6.
Really?
Yeah, that's what people were bitching about, like, because they used to be like, I think like a 6.4 V8, the older ones.
Yeah.
But now they do the twin turbo V6, and supposedly it's like really good.
Yeah.
And Ford does a really good job with those. Like,
they're easy to work on.
Yeah, and I think I think it's still like an EcoBoost or whatever. Like they say they do a really good job with it.
Yeah.
They're kind of reliable and they have a lot of power and all that.
They're better than TRXs, allegedly.
Yeah, but a lot of people say that like they don't like the fact that it's not a V8. Like a big old truck should be a V8. That's what people argue about. And that's why some people like the TRX. Cause you got a big old fucking.
Yeah.
Them things got. Oh shit. Man, I could just imagine the gas on that motherfucking.
Bro, I'd be. Those are cool. Shit. I would want one, but it's just. I don't know, man. I'd fuck it up.
Well, I'll tell you, when I had my Denali, and same, it's what 6.2 V8, I think, on Denali's. Man, gas out the ass. That's really the reason I sold it. I'm like, I got no need for this big ass truck.
Yeah.
And then that's when I got. What did I get after that? Oh, I got Suburban after that. That's when I was still in construction.
Really?
But it was like a 5.3 Suburban. So, like, it's still less gas, you know? But it's a bigger truck. So it's... But, man, those fucking tanks on those Suburbans, the gas tanks, they're fucking big as fuck, man. I remember I would go, and I'd just see that motherfucker go past $140.
Yeah.
And there's a time when when I had that truck, that's when the gas hit, like, $5, $6 during that time.
No.
Bruh.
That's half your paycheck.
Bruh. But even when it wasn't that, I remember, like, the moment it passed 140, I'll be like, fuck. $140, man. That's like, I'm like, either my truck eats or I'm eating today, because 140 is fucking wild.
Yeah.
But now, just little cars.
Yeah, when I was driving that diesel, man, I wouldn't get it. It ain't going past half tank, man. Fuck no. I let it get past half tank a little bit. I was like, bro, my wallet was crying, man.
Yeah, I bet, man. I bet.
Especially because it was a diesel too. Fuck. Because half a tank, I think, was like $60.
Yeah,
60, 70. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they got big tanks, big gas tanks. I do this thing nowadays where I don't let my car get under, like, the moment it passes half a tank, I try to fill it up.
Yeah.
Because.
That's what I try to do too.
Because my car, like, empty, maybe like $55, you know, maybe $60, depending. But if it's like right at half tank, it's like $25.
Yeah.
And like 20, 25 bucks. And I don't feel that shit at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, whatever. And then like I said, I always stop and get an energy drink and shit like that. So I just do it then, you know? I don't feel those 20, 25 bucks. But sometimes when I hit that 50 mark on my car, I'm like, shit, that's a motherfucker. But same thing when my car doesn't take premium anymore. Well, like, because I'm used to putting premium in cars. So that's the other thing.
I probably would want to get a car, like 3 years maybe, just because that shit so like inconvenient too with like gas and all that.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. People are so. I don't know what's the whole thing about getting a big old truck. You know, like if you're not using it for real.
Yeah.
Like I like those little trucks, man. I would like 99% of the people that have big old trucks could be okay with like a Ranger or the Chevys, the Colorado.
Yeah.
Like even like that's why Tacomas are so popular.
Yeah.
They're little truck. They really are little, you know. There's no need for a fucking big ass Sierra if you're not using it, you know. Some people throw like mulch once a year, and that's why they justify it. But I think just people don't want to have an SUV, so they rather like they think it's cooler to have a truck. But I don't know, man. I just feel that's what I always thought about too. It's like I mean, because it's propaganda in the United States to have big ass cars, because nowhere in the world like
has that
has like big ass trucks like that all the time. Like maybe an SUV, but it's like what's considered a mid-sized SUV here is like what most people consider real big in the rest of the world. Because you don't need that much space.
No.
You really don't. Like I remember when I was at dealership, the moment people had one kid on the way, they're like, I need the biggest SUV you got. It's like, come on, man. Yeah. I don't agree with that, but hey, if people want to spend money, they want to spend money. It just also, if you have more space, you stuff in more shit in the fucking car.
Yeah.
That's how I felt when I had my trucks and SUVs and stuff like that. Like I said, the moment I quit construction, I had no need for a truck.
Yeah.
I have my SUV that I bust out every now and then, and I got my little car, and that's it.
No, I really like your SUV.
It's cool.
No, it's probably like this. I think the smoothest car I've ever driven.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I enjoy my when I'm on the road, like on a like in a long trip. That Atlas, the Volkswagen Atlas, it's a good car. I like it a lot. I mean, like people don't. I mean, I know I'm a little biased when it comes to Volkswagen, but I'm a big fan of Volkswagen because people don't realize like it's the same platforms as Audis, right? Obviously, certain technology isn't the same, but it's like it's not that really big of a difference. Like if you're buying a base level, so I have the Volkswagen Atlas, that's the SUV. The Audi versions are the Qs, like the Q5s and stuff like that.
Yeah. Same
platform. They're made on the exact same platform. Funny enough, even the Lamborghini Urus is made on the same platform.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
But if you're getting like a base Q5, a base, which is like the first level, it's almost the same price as a fully loaded Atlas, right? It might be like $5,000 cheaper, $10,000 cheaper, and it has nothing that my Atlas has.
Yeah.
And when you get to a fully loaded Atlas like the one I have, you get a lot of you get like better suspension, bigger wheels, which makes it feel better on the road.
Yeah.
And a lot of tech goes into it. The lights are like the same thing that comes on like some of the Audis and stuff like that. You saw the digital cockpit and all that.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm not going to go buy a base Audi,
yeah.
you know, when I can get a fully loaded Atlas. Now, obviously, if we're talking like, what is it, the RS Q8, which is the same drivetrain pretty much as the Lamborghini Urus, but in the Audi, that's different. Volkswagen ain't touching that, you know?
Yeah.
Besides that, I don't need, like, people don't realize, like, some of the Audi Qs, they come with little 4-cylinder turbochargers cars. And then my Atlas has the V6, which is more than enough. I'm not hauling nothing. I'm not doing nothing.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man. I love cars. I've been watching the new Corvette that's going to drop, the Z01. Man, it's a bad motherfucker.
Corvette, yeah.
Yeah, the new one that hasn't dropped yet. It's the fastest Corvette of all time.
Really?
Over 1,000 horsepower.
Damn.
Has twin turbo. It's a V8. It's a twin turbo V8. It's the biggest turbos ever put into a factory car. They're fucking for a factory car. They're massive, and that's a bad motherfucker. I was watching. They raced it versus damn, I forget.
McLaren.
No, it was a Lamborghini and a Ferrari, but I forget which ones they were. But they were pretty much saying it was like $500,000 plus for the Lamborghini and almost $1 million for the Ferrari.
Yeah.
And then allegedly the Corvette's gonna be around like 250 to 300, and the Corvette beat them on a run.
Drag.
But even like there's this old man. Fuck, I wish I would know his name. He's a famous like driver because companies hire him to set like records on like the Nürburgring and shit like that, like crazy tracks. He set the one of my favorite cars of all time is the Viper.
Okay, yeah.
And the Viper held a record forever in the Nürburgring, right? And he set that record. So he set like a lot of records. He's a really good driver. And he was the one reviewing the Corvette. And he was like, this is probably one of the best driving cars I've... And he's like, and I've ridden in McLarens, like the best Mercedes, the best Lamborghinis, the best Ferraris, the best everything. And this is probably one of the best cars I've ever like driven.
Yeah.
So that's kind of says a lot.
I like the C7s too. C8s. Yeah. And the C8s, like they look nice.
Yeah.
I see them.
Well, they were saying like the C7, that Z01 is like the fastest that you can get, right?
Yeah.
That previous generation, the C7, is still, the engine's still in the front.
Yeah.
It's just too much power for that car. You can't control that fucking car.
Yeah.
And like this professional driver dude, he couldn't control it. And he's like one of the best drivers on earth.
Yeah.
And I remember I drove one of those in real life. Fucking my nuts went fucking inside me. Like the moment I felt it, I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna fuck with this.
Yeah.
Like I've been in a lot, like some powerful cars, and I'm like, I'm gonna fuck around with this. Juego al vergas. You know, not saying that I'm the best driver, but like I feel like I had it. This thing, like the moment I gave it a little too much, that motherfucker said, I was like, ooh, fuck no. Fuck no. I would just cruise. I'm going 30. I'm like, nah, this is
too much.
I'm going to hell in this one, man. And they're just too much. But yeah, they're really nice looking. They're really sharp looking. I like the C7s too.
I drove a Supra the other day for the first time, like 2 weeks ago. It's cool.
Yeah, Supras. I want a Supra too, man.
They're not that like crazy expensive too.
No, you can get them for under 50 now.
Yeah,
which is not bad. I mean, for a decent car, like I said, an inline six, it's. Oh, I saw an old Supra yesterday.
Is it a black one?
No,
I saw a black one a while ago.
Like burgundy. It's kind of cool looking, but yeah, man. If I had stupid money, that's where all my money would go. I mean, that's where all my money did go in my younger age. Fucking cars, man. A lot of cars.
You're lucky, man. Used cars are like $1,000.
Get the fuck out of here. Different times, man, but nah.
I'm just saying. I go look at a fucking used car like $5,000 for real.
I'll tell you what, the internet fucked up the game and everything.
Yeah.
Cause like talking about the E36, the BMWs, like people didn't care about those cars, like, cause the reason they didn't care about that is the generation after that is considered the best BMW generation of all time, right? And like people love that generation, right? However, people didn't realize that what made the next generation after the E36 so good started in the E36. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I guess, and that's why I was like, everybody wanted that after, like, E36 was really fucking good, and the generation after that, they perfected it. But that doesn't mean the E36 isn't really fucking good, you know?
Yeah.
And so I guess when people started realizing that, like, the hype got built up online, and they went from, like, people almost fucking giving them away to fucking blowing up.
Yeah.
Like, everybody wants them now. But they're really good cars. To me, it's probably one of my favorite cars I've driven, like, that I've owned. I've had crazy cars, but, like, even when I had my Alfa Romeo, like, I also take there's a time where I had the Alfa Romeo and the E36 M3. I had them at the same time.
Yeah.
I'll be in the fucking E36 all the time.
Yeah.
And then the girl I was with at the time, she loved the Alfa. Yeah. The Alfa was really fucking nice, you know? And And she'd be like, why are you picking me up in this piece of shit? I'm like,
Damn.
hey, don't disrespect my M3, man. Because
Yeah.
the funny thing about the M3, the passenger door, never
Mhm.
fucking worked since I got it.
Damn.
Like literally a month in, it fucking stopped working.
Damn.
And so, no, let me rephrase that. I actually broke the door.
Oh.
What happened is the window broke.
Oh.
That's like a common thing in the fucking
Uh-huh.
the E36s. So I'm driving one day, and all of a sudden the window goes, boom,
Damn.
just dropped inside of the fucking door.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, it scared the shit out of me. And so what happens is the motors give out,
Mm-hmm.
and like it, whatever, right? So I took it apart to try to fix it, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what I did, but I fucked up the fucking door handle.
Damn.
So you can only open it from the outside. So,
She probably thought you were a gentleman, huh?
yeah.
Oh,
right.
damn. He opened the door for me.
Or you had to open it from the inside with a screwdriver. like a the hooks, like a hook that's on a screwdriver.
Uh-huh.
I had one you had to like pull it like that. But not too hard because you can break the fucking thing too.
Yeah.
But she was like, you have a fucking nice ass, like brand new
Car.
Alfa Romeo,
Uh-huh.
and you're in this piece of shit. And I love the Alfa. The Alfa was a great car.
Yeah.
The fucking Italians know what the fuck they're doing, man.
Yeah.
You get in that bitch. Those seats, best seats I've ever sat in. Feel like those fucking horse
Mhm.
saddles, like
Yeah.
thick at like.
Damn.
I've never seen leather that thick, and I've been in like nice Mercedes and like nice BMWs, nice Audis. That fucking Alfa Romeo leather,
Yeah.
man, that's real Italian leather right
Yeah,
there. I don't know
yeah.
where they got that leather from. Just thick, you know,
Mm-hmm.
real thick, and it smelled like leather all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and then I'll just be in my E36 fucking.
Be like that, though.
I love that car. I miss it. So what's your dream car? You didn't even finish saying what truck you would get.
I said a Denali. Like
Yeah?
the Sierra, yeah.
You know what trucks are hard as fuck?
Mm.
And I don't even like Ford.
What?
The Shelbys.
Oh, yeah.
Them
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
motherfuckers hard.
My friend's brother, he has one. I was like, bro, that shit's nice.
Yeah, man. If I had stupid money though, that would be. I'll have a little house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And big ass fucking
Driveway.
garage.
Yeah.
And I don't even need fancy cars. Like
Uh-huh.
I know it would just be like E36s and a lot of like old Volkswagens.
Mhm.
You know, I like the GTIs, so a lot of GTIs. I like a lot of Tahoes, like the old
Yeah.
Tahoes. Yeah, I'll have like random old Tahoes in there. Some old schools, some Chevys.
Mhm.
I like some of the muscle cars.
Yeah.
I love the Chevelle. Chevelle's one of my favorite cars. Viper's probably my favorite car.
You're gonna kill yourself on that shit.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You ever talking about killing yourself, why are you laughing?
It's just talk about killing yourself.
Oh, because there's I remember the story and I was rewatching it. That's actually what got me to look into cars.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was watching this one story about this fuck, I forgot his name, but it was this actor back in I think like the 50s.
Yeah.
He killed himself driving
shit.
in this Porsche Spider,
Okay.
and he called the Porsche the little bastard, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then they're saying that the car was haunted because he died in it,
Right.
and then when they went to go pick it up, and it was like a very unique car. I think there was only like 70 in the world or something like that.
Uh-huh.
So people wanted it for the parts and stuff. So this guy bought it totaled. When they went to go pick it up and they're unloading it, it fell and it broke a dude's leg.
Oh
Right?
shit.
That's like the first encounter after the accident.
Uh-huh.
Then people that bought parts off of that car to put into their cars
Yeah.
died.
Oh shit.
Then one of the truck driver, then when they were moving it again,
Uh-huh.
the truck driver got in an accident and died.
Damn.
This one dude tried to rob something from inside the car.
Uh-huh.
They had it in a museum for a minute.
Yeah.
He was trying to rob something, and he cut himself on a random piece of metal and almost bled out to death.
Damn.
And then all of a sudden,
Uh-huh.
the car disappears.
What the fuck?
They're transporting it once
Uh-huh.
on a train, I think. Never made it to its location, and they haven't found it since.
What the fuck?
Isn't that fucking weird?
Yeah.
It's called the little bastard.
That's interesting. Whoa.
You think my car's doing that right now? The one I got in an accident in?
Maybe.
I've been selling the parts,
Yeah.
and I haven't heard back from the people I sold them to, though.
I think that's a good thing.
They all died.
Oh man, I
Talking
remember
about that. No, fuck that. That just reminded me of something.
what
That just fucking reminded me of something, right?
what.
Man, I'm an avid Facebook Marketplace motherfucker. I love Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just be in the toilet for hours, right?
Uh-huh.
Facebook Marketplace. Find anything on there.
Yeah.
Tanks.
Mhm.
I almost bought a tank once.
What the fuck?
I lowballed the fuck out of him. He had that shit for 120. I said, I got $5,000. I'll pull up right now. He said, fuck out my but tanks. I just saw an airplane on there for sale. Helicopters, right? Like once I saw a missile shell for sale, and I'm like,
that's cool.
I would buy that. I would just buy that.
Yeah.
Just have that shit say, like in my garage.
Yeah.
Someone breaks in, I'll be like, I'm gonna kill all of us in this motherfucker. It's gonna be fucking Hiroshima in this motherfucker. Damn. But I also sell a lot of shit on Facebook Marketplace, right? And I value my rating. And I've always had a 5-star rating. Yeah. I want to treat people the way I want to be treated when I sell something on there, right? Great reviews. And this one piece of shit, right? He didn't even buy something from me. I had a ping pong table for sale once. Right. The one that was in garage. Remember that? Yeah. But it was fucked up, right? Because I had water damage on the corner. I took multiple pictures of the water damage, right? This dude sends me a message. I'm interested. Can you send me more pictures of the water damage? I'm like, yo, there's literally like at least 5 pictures of just the water damage, right? Because I made it clear that there's water damage on this fucking ping pong table, right? Yeah. He's like, well, can I get more pictures? But that's a heavy... Did you help me move that table or no?
I don't remember.
That shit was heavy as... I don't think you could... Like this fucking thing that you helped me move.
Bro, that shit was heavy.
I'm going to tell this story about that shit. But anyways, so I'm like, man... So I just didn't reply to him, right? Because I had other people interested in the ping pong table. Yeah. So then this guy is just like, whatever. I finished the deal with this one guy. He comes and he picks it up and I mark it sold. Yeah. That motherfucker that kept asking me for pictures about the water damage left me a review saying I was unresponsive. He gave me a fucking 1 star. Damn. Fucked up my fucking perfect
5-star
rating. Motherfucker didn't buy it. He's just a dumbass. If there's 5 pictures of water damage, what am I supposed to take? Yeah. My dumbass should have just like screenshot the same picture and sent it over. Yeah. But that motherfucker, man. I went from a perfect 5 to a 4.7. Damn. I reported his page. I put something about like nudity or sexual or something. Shit. Like when you can like it says why you're reporting it. His page is still up. I saved his page. Yeah. I'm hoping it gets taken down. I'm gonna send you so you can report it too. Yeah. No man. Hate that motherfucker.
I do love Facebook Marketplace.
Like this, I bought when I was moving to this house. I was buying furniture, and I found this sick little bar furniture thing, like wine thing with like a bar top, whatever. Yeah. This motherfucker. If y'all listen to the last fucking episode, there's a box cutter in the fucking studio that Pedro just won't put the fuck down.
It's not fun today.
I hope you leave it on your chair and you sit on it one day. That's where I really
I'm gonna sue you.
Sue me for what? That's your... I got you on fucking audio messages telling you don't fuck with it. I'm good. I'm gonna play this in the fucking courtroom. I'm gonna say, Your Honor, I told this dumbass not to fuck with it, and he kept fucking with it. Look at him. Now he ripped his asshole open with the fucking box cutter.
Tell your story.
Anyways,
man.
I found this piece of furniture, fucking Pottery Barn, $6,000 piece of furniture from Pottery Barn. Dude listed it on Facebook Marketplace for like, you remember how much I paid for it?
100 something, I think.
Yeah, right. Yeah, for like 180. But he's like, if you come get it right now, I'll give it to you like 180 or something like that. I'm like, man, say less. I pull it with Pedro. This shit's in the garage. We're looking at it like it's not that big. It's probably like 4 feet long by 3.5 feet tall, right?
All right, yeah.
So I'm all right, cool. Let's go pick it up. This man Pedro, man, he almost shit himself. I'm looking over at Pedro. He's fucking shaking, red as fuck. This shit was heavy as fuck, even for me. And I was like, fuck. And then in that moment, I was still kind of fucked up for my hand too, so I was struggling. But Pedro, I've never seen you fucking turn that red, man.
I just wasn't breathing. I forgot to breathe.
You were shaking, and I'm like, and I just felt it. I was like, Pedro, if you drop this motherfucker, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Pedro locked the fuck in after I said that. He saw that shit in my eyes because we were so close to the truck. We literally were like right off the driveway, about to like get behind your truck to load it up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, Pedro, if you drop this shit, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. And the guy's like, you think he's got it? And I'm like, yeah, don't worry about him.
Man,
Pedro's about to shit himself, man.
Man.
And then he goes to the car and you're like, that shit was heavy, huh?
I don't remember saying that.
Yeah.
Bro.
It's just you say these things, man. It's just these like obvious things, like.
Oh, I know I do that. I do that shit because I think it's funny.
Nah, you do that shit for real sometimes.
I do that shit because I think it's funny. Man. Like, my parents get home and I be like, yeah, you got him? Like, nah, we still over there.
Yeah. That reminded me of the one time you couldn't even be sarcastic was the day when I was getting my ass whooped.
Oh.
Getting my ass whooped bad. I just came back from my shoulder injury, I think. Right?
Something like that.
Like, I was kind of freshly back. Like, it was probably a month in, and, you know, I wasn't at my best. But also, I was probably fighting, like, one of the best dudes, if not the best dude in the gym, right? Which I'm not going to beat him. But I think at my prime, at my best, I'm putting up a battle.
Yeah.
This day was not putting up a battle. I was getting my ass whooped. Fucking, what was it, like 3-4 rounds in?
Yeah.
Pedro's at the corner fucking. He's like Rocky screaming at fucking Apollo.
Yeah.
Fucking, do this, do that. I ain't hearing shit. I just hear rings. I just hear wee.
Yeah.
Nothing. And then I come to the corner on like the 4th or 5th round. And I look at Pedro for guidance. This motherfucker go, I got nothing for you.
Because I gave you the best advice. And motherfucker was still whooping your ass, man. I was like.
And then I go, don't worry. I got it right where I want him. Man, that day.
Bro, I don't remember that, bro. Like, I don't remember that story. Maybe because you was getting your ass whooped, and I'm like, bro, I can't. I think I sent you this. It was like a meme. It was like
you can't watch it.
Yeah, it was like when your homies getting beat up in sparring and you can't jump in. Oh, I found it. It was like when bro's getting. That's how I felt, man.
I had him, man. I had him.
Right.
It's not a sprint. It's a marathon.
Right.
I'm just saying, in a real fight, there's 12 rounds, buddy.
He would have gassed out.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm gonna hurt his hands on my face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
On some Rocky Marciano type shit.
Yeah, man. That shit was actually Rocky Balboa was actually based off of me, not Rocky Marciano.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I should have got out and been like, Adrian!
But he was concussed.
Adrian!
Man.
I fucking love saying that.
Nah. I feel like for me it's the Jenny from Forrest Gump. Be like, Jenny.
Jenny's a fucking whore.
Yeah.
I hated that bitch. This bitch really just came and got pregnant and left the kid to fucking Forrest Gump.
Gave him AIDS too.
Yeah. This man was living his best life.
That's how.
What was the captain's name? Captain, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The one he went to war with.
I can't remember. I know who you're talking about though. Yeah.
But there was a funny scene with him too, where he was like, Captain, whatever. When it was a New Year's or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about or no?
Describe the scene more.
It was the New Year's scene.
Okay.
Remember?
Oh, and then they're like,
they pop like Happy New Year's.
Yeah,
and then the dude's just sitting there in the wheelchair like, fuck me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I always think about that. See, I just forget how it goes. But that movie was funny.
Yeah, I always be every time someone says the name Jenny or like I think I'll be like Jenny.
Jenny.
It's
another good movie.
A bunch of them, man.
Oh, you know what? Was I talking to you about it? Oh no, I was talking to my homie about it. We're talking about Tropic Thunder. You ever seen Tropic Thunder?
I've heard about it. The one with
You've never seen it?
Mm-mm.
That's wild. You have to, man. You'll fucking die.
Is it the one with what's his name?
Robert Downey Jr.
Where he's doing
where he's
blackface.
blackface.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're talking about this is how it came up. We're talking about because he's coming back to the Marvel universe
Yeah, it's Doom.
as Doom.
Yeah.
So my friend was like, he was talking about how he didn't want that, because he's Iron Man and we always see him as Iron Man, right?
Yeah.
He's like, I just feel like it should have ended there. I'm like, I get that, but also if there's one actor that could pull it off,
It's him.
it'll be him. And I was like, dude pulled off blackface, and no one told him shit. Now he works for Disney.
Yeah.
And then we're talking about Tropic Thunder, but you have to watch that shit. That shit's so fucking funny, man. Like there's this one scene where like there's another black guy, like an actual black guy,
Yeah.
and he calls him the N word. And Robert Downey Jr. smacks him, and he's like, "Don't you say that word? It's holding us back for 300 years." And the black guy is so fucking confused, like, "What?" That shit. And then there's another scene where he's like, "I can't wait to go back home and eat collard greens and fried chicken," and he's like, "What the fuck?" But it's just like the shit that he's saying is so out of pocket, man. It's so out of pocket,
man.
But then also Ben Stiller, on there, like he used to be like one of the best actors, right? Like in this movie, and he's been having like a rough patch. All these movies are like he's been failing on his movies.
Yeah,
and then he made one movie, and they kind of made fun of Forrest Gump because they were like he made like a movie where he was like he had like mental issues, and then Robert Downey Jr. was like, you can never go full R word. Yeah, so Robert Downey Jr. was a fucking menace on that movie.
Have you ever seen the Secret Life of Mitty?
No.
It has what's his name in it? The guy you just said, Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
Yeah, it's cool. It has an office job. He's working for Life, like the magazine. And you know how they take pictures and all that. And then I guess they're about to close because it's like digital now. So they're like they're gonna print out one more picture, and then I guess their main photographer, right? He sends Mitty like a card or whatever, and he's like, "Oh, here's a picture," and then he's like, "Where's the picture?" Like he couldn't find it, and then the whole movie is basically him trying to find the dude or whatever that the photographer, and it's a really good movie because he goes to like Iceland or a whole bunch of places, and then it's a really good movie. And there's like this scene. You probably seen the scene where he's like, beautiful things in life don't need. I forgot what the saying is, but it's a good movie.
What's the movie?
The Secret Life of Mitty. Of Walter Mitty. There we go. Couldn't think of his name. But no, man, it's a really good movie. I'm telling you, man,
Oh, interesting.
there's like a volcano scene, and then he's like on a skateboard going down like Iceland and shit. It's cool.
Oh, and he directed it too.
He did?
Ben Stiller directed it.
I didn't know that. No, it's a really good movie. Just give it a watch.
He's a good actor. I feel like he's low key with it.
Yeah.
I feel like
Especially
he's in a lot of iconic roles, but I feel like he's almost up there with what's his name? The other comedian, the white comedian. He did Talladega Nights, and Step Brothers. Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
I feel like he's up there with Will Ferrell, but he's like a more low key version of like Will Ferrell.
The night at the night at the museums?
Yeah, but he did Zoolander. That's a classic. Dodgeball. He was on Dodgeball. You ever seen Dodgeball?
I feel like I have. I just don't.
That shit was hilarious. This one?
Oh yeah.
He was hilarious on there.
Have you ever seen
Meet the Fockers? You ever seen that?
Mm-mm.
Oh, he did the lion from Madagascar too.
Oh shit, he's Alex?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You didn't know that?
Mm-mm. Have you ever seen the movie where it's like
Megamind?
Oh really?
Yeah.
Shit.
He voiced Megamind.
Mm-hmm.
Starsky and Hutch. That's a good movie too.
Mm-hmm.
I like that movie. Tower Heist. I like that movie.
Man. There's this one scene that they filmed in the movie that they filmed in like 33 days. Or like it was short. I can't think of it. Whiplash. Have you seen Whiplash? Bro, they filmed it in some crazy fucking amount of time. And the movie's like an hour.
Oh, I've seen clips of it where he smacks him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took them 19 days to film.
Oh shit.
And the movie's like an hour and 47 minutes.
That dude, Miles Teller, who's that kid
Yeah.
on that. You know, he was like in a really bad car accident.
Really?
Yeah. Because I don't know if you realize, but he's got a bunch of scars on his face.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could see him. You see that?
Yeah.
So he was already an actor and like he had a couple roles already, but he was with some friends and they got in a car accident and he didn't have his seatbelt and he got launched through the fucking window.
Damn.
And like he landed on his face and like scraped his skin off on the pavement, and that's where the scars are from.
Damn.
And he said that he struggled at first to get roles and stuff because you know he was young and like they want to like some of his roles are like the young like handsome guy, you know. And he was struggling to get those roles, like just roles in general because of his scars. But I feel like his acting made it not matter because he's a really good actor.
Yeah. Especially in he was in Project X too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. I like Shia LaBeouf too.
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf is good. You ever seen him? You ever seen Tax Collector? That Mexican movie where he's a Mexican, where he's a cholo?
No.
Or you haven't seen that?
Oh.
His name is fuck. Yeah, look him up on Tax Collector.
Oh. Creeper?
Creeper. El Creeper. But he's a badass.
Yeah.
He's like he does all the dirty work for the Mexican dude. But he's got a tattoo in that movie. You see that? He liked it so much that he got that shit in real life.
Really?
Yeah, so he got it tatted on him. He's like, we don't got to do makeup anymore. I got that shit on my stomach.
Damn.
El Creeper.
Yeah, bro, I like Shia LaBeouf. Even though he gets a lot of hate, I like him. Because he's Holes. Holes was a good movie. Fury. Have you ever seen Peanut Butter Falcon?
I'm going to start calling you that. Creeper.
I don't think I want to go by that, man.
What's up, Creeper?
Man.
What's up, Creeper?
Transformers, obviously.
Yeah, I know he gets a lot of hate too because he's done a lot of bad legal shit.
Surf's Up.
Oh yeah, he was a Penguin. I forgot about that. Fury.
Yeah, Fury, man. That's probably one of my favorite movies, Fury.
I feel like we talk about Fury all the time.
Yeah, bro.
It comes up.
Top. It's probably one of my favorite movies I've ever watched.
Yeah, I mean,
because it has so many like, especially the group of the people in the tank. Such a good cast. I feel like.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we were just talking about that last. Remember, we were talking about the Mexican dude.
Yeah, and then Brad Pitt too.
Brad Pitt's fine ass.
And then you got the Punisher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know Shia LaBeouf's done a lot of fuck shit.
Yeah.
In real life, so that's why everybody. Oh, he's kind of a scumbag in real life. They say.
I feel like I've heard he's changed.
Who knows?
And then he made 2 years ago. He made a Padre Pio movie. Have you ever seen that?
Oh, I've seen the clips of it, but
yeah, that's interesting.
Dude, that other movie they said Peanut Butter Falcon, that was a good movie.
Yeah.
I kind of just watched it because I was bored one day and I ended up really liking it.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I haven't seen
that kid. The kid that does the kid with Down syndrome. He's a really good actor too. Like
Yeah.
I feel like he like they had a good dynamic.
Yeah.
You know.
They were fucking around with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But besides that, man, what we got? Let's wrap this shit up. What you got? You got anything to say? What you learned this? You learn anything this podcast?
And besides the cars, going to a fight next month.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
What if Bam gets knocked out?
Dude, just know. Last time you said that shit, someone got knocked out. So I'm gonna whoop your ass. Like I'm gonna show
Who got
up.
knocked out?
Munguia.
Oh.
Just know I'm coming with a baseball bat.
And I said it this weekend too about Plant.
Yeah.
I said, what if Plant loses?
So better shut the fuck up.
What if Bam loses?
Dude, just know I'm coming in.
I ain't picking you up from the airport.
That's fine. It's on a Monday. My friend's off. I'm coming straight here with a baseball bat. I'm gonna camp you.
All right, buddy. I'm gonna get my dog on you.
I'm gonna just give him a treat.
I gotta put my dog on a fucking diet.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's getting way too heavy. The vet told me.
She's just a hater.
Because I got her this new plate, and she loves that plate.
Yeah.
She be eating all the time now. She went from weighing 60, 64 pounds. This bitch weighs 78 pounds.
Damn.
She just like her owner for real.
Bro, you were telling me that you just wake up. Was it last night? Or a couple nights ago you just made French toast?
Oh, yeah.
3 in the
No,
morning?
Saturday night.
Oh, yeah.
I was out last night.
Oh.
Yeah, I ate like shit this weekend. I feel like dog. That's why I got locked the fuck in. That's why I'm signing up for that marathon so I can fucking. Because I'm strong. I'm getting real strong after my accident and stuff. All the lifting I've been doing, I feel like I've been putting on a lot of muscle, but I'm just a fat sack of shit, man. I'm tired of people respecting me.
Yeah.
You know, like I told you, like that one homie that I worked out with, he's like, I expect you to be able to lift that. I'm like, motherfucker, the fuck are you trying to say?
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, nah, I just love fucking eating in the middle of the night, man. Something about waking up and getting
You were telling me.
a little snacky snack in the middle of the night, man. It's my grandpa's fault. He taught me.
Yeah.
My grandpa, when I grew up with my grandparents,
Mm-hmm.
and he was home. Because he wasn't home a lot, like at night, because he was a security guard, a bodyguard.
Mm-hmm.
But he'll wake up. I would like sleep with him sometimes, and he'll be like, yo, I'm like, what's up? He's like, yo, go get some cookies from the kitchen, or some pan or something, or some yogurt. He like yogurt, you know, like the drinkable yogurts.
Yeah.
And then I fuck with the Yakult.
Oh yeah.
I love those things when I was little. He's like, yo, go get one and get you one. I'll sneak down, fucking come back up, fucking Mission Impossible in this motherfucker, you know? Because if he fucking got caught with my grandma, she'll chew his ass out.
Yeah.
And then I think that's where my habit started.
You were telling me at the gym you were with your ex at the time. And
Yeah, she'll see me eating at night and she's like, you fat sack of shit. Go to sleep. It's 3 a.m. All the time, bro. It's just, I don't know. They call me La Rata. That's not for real. The rat. That's what they call me in the family because I'll be up at fucking midnight. They just see the fucking light from the fridge on. They're like, what the fuck is there? And I'm like, and I'll be telling them, like sometimes they be looking for snacks or something. And they're like, man, where is this? I'll be like,
I don't know.
The rata struck last night. I'll be honest with y'all. And they already know what that means, man. Same thing, bro. When I was over visiting my grandparents in Mexico, they're like, why the fuck was the light on at 2 a.m. in the kitchen? I'm like, man, I got no fucking idea. I heard there was a rat out there.
Oh, hell.
But, yeah, man, fucking Saturday, because I fell asleep early. Like, right after the fight, I fell asleep. And then...
You gotta send me something at 1 a.m.
Because I woke up. That's what I'm saying. Like, what time the fight end?
Like at 11?
11-ish. I fell asleep. I'm like, I'm going to go straight to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it fucks me up. Because, like, sometimes, like, I fall asleep and the light's on, the fucking everything's on, you know, my dog isn't fucking situated.
Mm-hmm.
So then I fucking woke up at, like, 1.
Mm-hmm.
Like, fuck. And I always have a hard time going back to sleep.
Yeah.
Once I wake up. I'm waking up, I'm watching movies. I'm watching Barnyard. Remember that movie?
Oh, yeah.
Good ass movie. And I'm like, I'm hungry. My fat ass is upstairs, fucking in my boxers making fucking French toast. Fucking butter burned me in my fucking nipple. You think I'm playing? I swear to God, bruh. Fucking got a burnt mark on my nipple from the fucking butter.
Damn.
I make some good French toast though.
Yeah?
Yeah. You wanna know my secret?
What?
You gotta add a little bit of coffee creamer.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So I do obviously the egg,
Right.
milk,
Mm-hmm.
right? Cinnamon,
Mm-hmm.
the Mexican vanilla,
Mm-hmm.
and just since you already did Mexican vanilla, if you got that vanilla coffee creamer, put a dash in there. Soak it in there. And then hear me out. I'll put cream cheese in between the French toast.
Damn.
And then put the fucking syrup on top of it. This is me at 3 a.m. And I'm over here talking about why the fuck are people calling me fat? That's why, because I'm a fat sack of shit, man. With that note, I think we're going to head out. Head on over too, because after this, we're going to record Combat Talk, man. Or combat sport. What are you doing?
Nothing.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What?
Why you snip your hands like that? Sound like my dog put her nose under the fucking door.
Go, man.
I'm trying to unplug this, and you're out here fucking sniffing your hands like you fucking figured a bitch or something. Trying to get that last whiff in there.
Like, subscribe, turn on post notifications,
comment,
leave a 5-star review.
Comment Pretty Boy Pedro in the comments if you fuck with us.
Yeah.
Let's start the trend, man.
No one be commenting.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna make fake accounts.
Yeah, baby.
I'm telling my grandpa to go comment. He got YouTube. Pretty Boy Pedro 2025. All right, see y'all.
Peace.